I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a regular visitor here. But if this is your first visit, welcome to you. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So today I'm doing one of my short heads up videos, and this is for the sign of Libra. And that is whether you are the sun in Libra or the rising sign. And this is for all the astrological energies you need to understand for the month of February 2023. So how is February going to pan out for us all? Is this going to be an easy month, a challenging month? Well, actually, the good news is I think it's going to pass by without too much dramatic stuff going on. At least personally. What happens in the outer world, we'll wait and see. But certainly on a personal level, it's a kind of just an ordinary month, if we can have such things as an ordinary month. And you know, sometimes maybe it's a good thing to have just an ordinary month. So let's look at where the sun is, because the sun is in Aquarius. This is your fifth house. This is the part of your chart to do with kind of creativity and children and anything that's fun and artistic. So it sheds light on those areas. You might be finding that you're feeling a little bit more creative at the moment and want to explore some of those talents of painting or writing or drawing. And on the 18th, it will move into Pisces, which is your sixth house. Now, when it moves into Pisces, it's a really good time with the light of the sun, and the sun can also represent health, to look into whether you need to make any health appointments, regular checkups, anything of that nature would fall under that kind of domain. It's also a chance to get one's kind of working routine in some kind of order and tidy things up a bit. Now we have a difficult, challenging angle. There's only really a couple of significant ones this month. This one is between the sun in Aquarius in your fifth house, and it's squaring Uranus, my big outer boy Uranus, our planet of the unexpected and surprise, and it's in Taurus, and it's in your eighth house. This is on the 4th of February, which is actually the day before the full moon. So it's all around this full moon energy, because the full moon in Leo is on the 5th, and it's in your 11th house of what I call kind of the community at large, projects that you would like to launch, anything of that nature. Now, bearing in mind we've got all this energy, we've also got another tricky energy, which is Venus, our planet of love, relationship, your ruler. Venus in Pisces in the 6th is also at the same time making a hard square to Mars in Gemini, which is your house of travel. Now, all this energy around this full moon makes this full moon particularly, let's say, challenging, not tricky, just a bit challenging. But, excuse me, you know what I feel with this is that there may be some travel plans that you wanted to put in place, and they have to be scrapped because it's just not viable or practical. But you know what? You'll actually end up being quite glad that that was the way it had to go. The other thing with this Venus-Mars energy, because we've got the feminine and the masculine, is there could be a little bit of tension between you and another, you know, either with the feminine or with the masculine. And it's that the masculine energy is really trying to go too fast and move things forward before the feminine energy is ready to catch up. So just bear that in mind. Let's see what else is going on, because you've got the planet of communication, Mercury, in the part of your chart to do with your home and your family. And this is Capricorn. On the 10th of February, it conjuncts Pluto. That means they're up close and personal. Now, Pluto you've had here for nearly, it's since 2008. I can't work out the maths. But you've had Pluto here since 2008. So many of you will have had significant change within your residence, moving, changing house, moving country, changes in the family. That's all will have come under the domain of Pluto in his kind of transformational aspect in this part of your chart. And what I feel is that with Mercury conjunct Pluto, you make some very definite plans about how to move forward from here with regard to, well, the structure of the way your life runs. It may be that you want to just make some quite significant changes, because this is all kind of leading up to Capricorn, the last degrees of Capricorn for Pluto, and Pluto about to move into Aquarius. So it is a highly significant time, and it will be very interesting to see what is unfolding for you around home structure, buildings around this time. And on the, that's right, on the 11th of February, Mercury, our planet of communication, will move into your 5th house. So Mercury's at the final degrees with Pluto in Capricorn, and then will hop over into Aquarius, bringing news from friends and, you know, sort of close friends and people that that are in that kind of close family circle. So let's look at what else is going on, because Venus, your ruler, is in Pisces, and Venus on the 15th of February is conjunct Neptune in this part of your chart. Now, what I want to say with this, because this can be the part of the chart that is to do with health, Venus is highlighting something which hasn't been clear. Neptune can confuse things. It may be that you just feel on an inner level confused or not clear about certain things to do with your kind of how you feel about yourself. This can even just be on a feeling level, that you're trying to work something out. There can also be literally something to do with your health that needs to be revealed, that you need to address. And it's just a transient aspect, but I think it's important to just pay attention to it. Because then we have the new moon also in this part of your chart on the 20th of February, which is the same day that Venus will now leave this part of your chart and go into your 7th house Aries, the part of your chart to do with significant relationships. That's going to be super lovely. Some really nice times with your other half, or if you haven't got another half and you would like another half, can bring opportunities for that to happen. And this new moon is giving you an opportunity to tweak your routine, to set in place the routine that works for you for the foreseeable future, and also to make those health appointments if you haven't addressed them yet. So all in all, an interesting month and plain sailing on the whole. But remember, don't sit back and just think it's all going to unfold. We still have to do something. So make sure you're still being, you know, cardinal in your decisions, you know, Libran cardinality. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me for your heads up video for the month of February. And please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.